Hello everyone, I'm Farel Imran and today I'll be telling you how to survive AI revolution. Of course, the AI is coming, the AI era has come and most of the people or most of you guys are fearing that your jobs might be taken or it might be replaced by AI or something like that. So let me tell you, so if in this AI revolution, how to survive it. Like how to survive it so that you don't get affected so much by the AI revolution. So the first thing is that the use of AI in your daily tasks. In the use of AI means that the use of AI tools in your daily tasks. Like for example, if you use ChatGPT, of course, which is created by OpenAI, like for your tasks, or you can ask ChatGPT the questions, like even how to learn Python or anything that you want to ask, you can ask ChatGPT or I'll show you more tools that you can use in your daily tasks. Let me show you. So here I'm on the window of the ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT is open and you can log in or sign up. Or if you want to know how to even make an account in ChatGPT, you can watch my short, which is how to make account in ChatGPT. So if you see here, I wrote this that how to learn Python. So it tells you about like understand the basics, choose learning resources, hands-on practice, work on projects, explore Python libraries, join communities, continuous learning, or even for example, if whatever error you get, for example, if you're a coder, you're doing coding, so whatever error that you get, so you can add that or you can add that error in copy and paste it in the chat gpt and it can tell you the solution to it. Or if you want code to it, for example, there was this, yeah, for example, max num update fix. So there was one more thing, yeah, like how to make a plugin or something like that. It tells you or gives code according to it. Or for example, like how to make the text sticky or something like that. So whatever errors you want or whatever things you want to make changes in your code, so you can ask ChatGPT for it. You can give your code and it can make the changes and it will show you. So you can even use Grammarly for your work or for example your email or whatever text you want to make changes to it. For example, if you're writing a document or if you want to give an answer to the email, so you can use ChatGPT, not ChatGPT, sorry, Grammarly. So you can use it because it makes the things like how to make it simplify or what text that you can use or words you can use in it. For example, there was this document that I had, the Paimona or something like that. So I wanted to make the uh, thing of it, like make a summary of it. So I added that thing. So it created a summary for me. And you know what the corrections? So here it says that add a comma, remove the redundancy. So you can make this also. So you can use Grammarly for your text correction, like to make your grammar better. And you can use your Codium for your code. So you can ask it for your code. For example, if I said, can you make a website using HTML? So here it started with the basic HTML website. So ChatGPT can also do, but coding that is also can do. Codium can also do. So if I say like make a to-do list using React. So React is a language which is a framework of JavaScript. So if I say like make a to-do list, okay. So here it says like how to first you have to create a new project using this and that. And then this is the example like how to get started. So it is giving code based on it. So it's a simple to-do list component in React. So you can use this and get the extension of it also. And for the video, here I made this or like I just added the text that can you give me a video or something related to food. So it gave the name as The Art of Food, a Culinary Journey, and it made a video. Its name is InVideo AI, and I'm not sponsoring these. So it depends on you, like what AI tools that you want to use. So you can, it's not what I said that you don't have to use these tools. You can use some other tools, like if you don't want to use Codium, you can use some other tools which are suitable for you or free or something like that. So you can use those. Like for example, this is for the video thing, like to video generation. So for the video editing, you can use like whatever field you're in, you can see which AI tools are there, and you can use those for your so that you can get you can save time, and it's for your easiness, so that you can use these AI tools so that you can ahead like increase your productivity also. Okay, so the second thing that you want to do to survive the AI revolution is that focus on a single field. So whichever field you are, so there's a quote that the jack of all trades and the master of one. So instead of being a jack of so master of one is better than the jack of all trades. So that's a quote, right? So it's saying that, so instead of being a jack of all trades, why don't you be a master of one? Like instead of learning little bit from each field. For example, if you're a web developer and you have learned little bit of web development, and then you learn little bit of Python development, and you learn little bit of AI engineering and little bit of data scientist or data analyst, like you've learned little bit of it. So instead of doing that, why don't you focus a field which you have interest in? For example, if you have interest in web development, so why don't you go deeper to the web development, not just learn the basics, just try to learn the advanced things in it, and what are the latest technologies or latest languages, try to learn it, so that you can focus on a single field, and so that AI won't replace you, because AI is doing the basic task, so that it won't replace you. So focus on a single field rather than the jack of all trades. The third thing is that the side hustle. So the side hustle is that, for example, you're in a job, you're doing a job, of course, and you have this thing, of course, it's in your mind that the AI revolution or the AI might replace you. It might replace your job, or you might get fired from your job. So before going to that option, or before getting into that situation, why don't you just do some side hustle? Like you're having your job, and then you're doing freelancing with it. Like you're doing freelancing, part-time freelancing, or part-time you're doing the Amazon thing. Like on Amazon, you're like selling or buying things on Amazon. Or for example, starting a blog, starting a channel, starting a YouTube channel. Why don't you do this some side hustle, so that instead of coming to this situation that you get fired, I hope so it doesn't have I hope so it doesn't happen to any of you guys or any of the people. But instead of getting in this situation, and then of course you'll get stressed, like where can I get the next job or something like that, so that you can survive it. So you can survive, you can have some side hustle also. The fourth thing is that transition from a junior to a senior position. So those days are gone when you're stick to one job. So like when people say I've been in this job for like 10 years, 20 years, so on. So instead of doing that, why don't you go after every 6 months, try to find a good job or a new job, and a better, like if a job is providing better opportunities, so try to switch to that job, so that quickly you can grow instead of just sticking to one job. And there's even the thing that says, I've heard and I've seen, that the people who stay on the same job, they grow less rather than the people who switch jobs. So I've also seen some people, and I know one person also personally, that he started going for new jobs. He didn't stick to one job. Like he did the first job for 1 year, and then after that he switched to another job, like which had better opportunities related to his field. So that he now, after like so many years, he's like in his like a manager level, and how he started before as just a normal employee. So he went to the manager level quickly. So you can do that by switching to the position, so that you can transition from a junior to a senior position. Because instead of just sticking to the one job. You can start switching jobs. I'm not saying just after 2 months or something like that. At least give it 6 months or 1 year. After that, you switch it. And the five is adaptability, means how well you can adjust to the new situation. Of course, the AI revolution is coming, the AI technologies are coming. You have to be adaptable with it. Means the AI is coming, you can't hate it. Of course, some people might hate it. The AI is coming and something like that. It's replacing this and that. So try to adjust yourself to the new technologies, like how I said, the use of AI tools or something like that. Instead of going to the old ways, why don't you start updating yourself? Like updating yourself means that see what new technologies are in your field, so that you try to learn, and so that in order to survive the AI revolution, so that you become easier to it, instead of just going to the old ways and have your mentality stuck as one thing. Like, have your mentality that no, I won't change my ways. Try to change your ways, update yourself, and so that you can be adaptable with the nature, with the not the nature, in the AI revolution, so that you can survive. The sixth, it's the last but not the least, is the continuous learning. Okay, how I said to update yourself, that is the thing, continuous learning. Of course, when you're trying to switch a job or something like that, continuous learning is the main thing. Be update in your field, whatever field you're in, whether it's web development, AI engineer, ML engineer, whichever field you are in. Try to learn the new technologies, try to get updated to the news, or even go to the events, so that you can see what are the changes happening in the industry which is related to your field. For example, if it's web development, what are the new technologies that, or the frameworks the people are using in the, like 2024, what they're using, so that try to get updated, so that you don't get behind, because technology and AI is a thing that happens, it keeps on happening, it changes overnight. It happens like if you sleep today and the next day you think that this thing has been made or some changes has been done. So you have to make continuous learning is needed, so that in order to survive the AI revolution. So that is all for my side. Thank you so much.